Good morning, gang. We have obviously a war going on. We have Fed being moderate with interest rates. Right now, the trend is up. Our plan is to buy pullbacks. We're overbought right now, so the opening could indeed push us down. Again, we like to show you a little bit about what we do here at Freedom Trading Club. The idea is not to predict the market, it's to react to the movement, price movement. Okay? These are support and resistance lines or buying and selling areas. Let's have a great day. We've got 2 minutes and 30 seconds to the open. Two minutes to the open. Now, you also know, right? You also know what? Newer traders do not trade for the first 6 minutes, correct? Newer traders don't trade for the first 6 minutes. We want to watch the price movement, watch who's buying, where they're selling. Let me pull up this buying zone a little bit closer there. That's this morning's buying zone. We have sell orders up here. And the idea here is to make money, not to be gurus. We don't want to guess. We have 1 minute until the open. Everybody ready to make some money today? All right. My guess is since they pushed it up, they will sell it off. So if you're very quick and seeing the initial ticks, you can jump in. But if you're not, wait 6 minutes. 6 minutes will give you a clearer picture where the buyers are, where the sellers, what the initial intention is. The yesterday's upside target was 33,646. So guess what? That's definitely support today, right? 646 is support. We're open for business. Here we go. And as usual, that's exactly what they're doing. Pushing it down. If you take this short on this hook down, start covering as we dive lower, okay? And remember, 835 was the big support earlier. That very well could be a target on the downside. I am short. Watch for that 835 target now on the downside. Take some off. Most of you wait 6 minutes. Is anyone short on that hook? Anyone take that short on the hook? Good. Let's see if they can break through 835. Good job, Randy. The little cell program coming on here.
Coach, I just put my secret plan on the messages here, so I don't know if you think that's a bad thing to do. Let me know, but that is my secret plan.
I like the secret plan. We're watching now, guys, 835, 33, 835. 835 is like the line in the sand here. I sent you guys an email on it.
Coach, I need to run something past you.
Yeah, hold on. We're trading right now.
No. Oh, yeah, okay.
Take some off, guys. Take some profits, please. $20 was the next target. Is everybody short? Very good. All right, Bill, get in there. Go short as we rally. You see that little fake out breakout up there at not 898? That's where you want to short. Don't wait until it gets to like 790 because then it'll be too late. If you short at the bottom, then when it comes up, you will lose money. The idea is to short the rallies. Remember, we had this line in the sand, Bill. Remember, 835. We said if it broke that, it's very bearish. Take some more off, guys. They brought it up to knock it down. Still not short, Bill? If you haven't gone so far, don't do it anymore now. Now's a sucker's bet. Now you should be taking profits. You should be buying scale down. You see the buy zone we're in? Now I want you buying to cover. Start buying, guys, to cover and trail your stops. Momentum's down now. Next target would be 795. Next target is 33,795. Okay? Everybody, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Now you'll have two choices. Either go flat at 795, either if it's a good trade, go flat at 33,795, or take one more off, and the stop then comes down to 835. Your choice. Now, those who are in training, you know what to do. Those who've consulted with us, you know what you're supposed to do. Others, you're on your own. So we've got probably half of the room is going to go flat at 795. The others are going to just trail their stop. Okay? Everybody got it? All right. I'm going to cover one down here. I'm covering one, and I'll have three more left. Bill N, did you cover one at least at 95? Good. Okay. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. We're deeply oversold, and I think anybody who's starting to short down in this support zone is taking a sucker's bet. So at least you cover some in there. I have my last remaining stop is right above that uh, yellow line here. So I've had a real good trade, and I'm flat. All right, that was a great one, guys. Smaller accounts, of course, try to get those targets and don't give back like this here. Now, if you shorted 50 contracts at the top and just scaled in, this is great. You don't care about it. Lactic acid, you're red, huh? Well, what did I suggest yesterday? Do you remember? I bet you don't have your notes. Do you remember that? Anybody else have the notes that I gave to lactic acid yesterday? Who remembers? It's very simple. Two words. Anybody remember the two words that I suggested to lactic acid yesterday? Anyone remember? One word begins with D, and the other word begins with T. See if anybody remember that. The secret of not losing. Anybody remembers that? Don't trade. That's the secret. Or keep trading and paying the market money. Hopefully you did it on a simulator, right? Please tell me you traded on the sim. Yeah, but you shouldn't be trading until you learn what you're doing under supervision. It's like, same thing. This is medical school, and you came in. Yeah, exactly. Yes. Here's the other question I'm getting from my partners. The answer to that question is yes. I sent you guys emails on it last night. And the other one was And for all those listening, even our subscribers on YouTube, here is the danger of watching a successful trading room do its thing like we are now. The danger is you figure, hey, I'll just watch this guy's charts and trade along and have fun and make tons of money, like it's a broken slot machine. And it's not. I've been doing this for 40 years. I paid my dues. I consulted with coaches. I practiced under their tutelage. I learned to stay out of bad trades. I learned to take time between trades. I sent them my trades for evaluation. Others come sweeping in here and they watch a few things, they listen to a video, and they start clicking away on the cash machine, and they lose. They have to lose. It is a law of nature. It is a law of nature that you will lose. This system is designed to take money from amateurs. And how do you know if you're an amateur? You lose money. That you look at your account. If it's red, you lose money. You are an amateur. If you are wealthy, you are a professional. So how do you get to any profession? Explain to me, how do you become a professional trader? Like a professional accountant and a professional lawyer, a professional plumber, a professional truck driver, let's take a professional fighter. How do you do that? You study, you get coached. Now, the only thing they do in college and in high school is you get one coach for a whole bunch of people. But the results in general, right? In high school, just because you got out of high school doesn't mean you become, making $300 million a year, or 1,000 even. Yeah, you spend 10,000 hours working at it. That's the other way. Without a coach, you probably could do it. So when you guys don't understand things, the nuances, it's the same. I ask people what you've done, and everybody gets it. You know how we get it? You know how we all get it? When I ask you what you guys have done, and you'll say, yeah, how do you get to Colonial Practice? That's great. Yeah. Seriously, I'll say, what are you? And you'll say, I'm a computer engineer, right? And I'll ask, okay, I program in Visual Basic. I can program VBA. That's it. So I'll ask, well, I'm pretty good at this. If I take a week, will you teach me all you know? Right? And they laugh. Okay, well, I'm in the same boat. I'm a professional day trader who trades stock index futures. I didn't arrive here out of the womb and go, yeah, buy, sell. It took me a long time. And you guys want to do it overnight. Lactic acid. What's your education background and what's been your most successful career so far? Most successful career. See, I've had a whole bunch of them, so that's why I don't say one career. What would you say you're the most talented at in your career so far? Your profession, if you will. And we'll show you the equivalent. Hello, Gappy. I mean, did I say Gappy? Lactic acid. Working profession for money. No, I mean, what did you go to school for? Are you a dropout? Did you go to high school? Did you go to college? What did you major in? Okay, you went to a university. Did you get a degree in something? And a job in that area of which you got your degree? Just okay, but all right. So what do? You drive a truck? I mean, did you ever get a paycheck? You know what I'm saying? I want to speed this process up. The idea, if I want to do what you've done and I wanted a week, would I be able to do what you've done successfully in a week? In 1 week? A month? A month? Give me a month. I'm a fast learner too. In your greatest skill set area, would I be able to duplicate or come close to you? Let's say I'm not you, but people wouldn't be able to tell the difference. Yes or no? Would I need practice? Or is it like anybody can just walk in and do it? Not in the area of the degree. You're not sure? Yeah. Some training? So then why doesn't there, hopefully you're successful at it. You see what I'm getting at though? This is much harder than most careers out there. It's easier to be a computer programmer because you have a team helping you. You're not competing against anyone. You're not competing when you're in most careers, you don't compete. Bank tellers don't compete against the other bank tellers, see who could count the money faster. And whoever counts the money fastest gets a raise, the other one loses his or her job. In this business, it's not just opening a business, it's a competition. You're competing against people who are trading. Yeah, bank teller Olympics. Right, Randy? I mean, you're competing against somebody else. When you're buying, somebody else is shorting or selling. And the ones who do it for a hobby, who get a little buzzword, they'll buy a book. And let's say you book and you read the book, right? Everybody wants to simplify it. They get a book and it says the 20 period moving average. And they go, all right, above it is bullish, which it is. Below it is bearish. That's it. Well, now I'm going to start trying that tomorrow morning. I'm going to start trading that. Hey, it's above the 20 period moving average. I'm going long. If it's below, hey, an M right here. Here, you want to go short right here? Here, try. Well, let's see. Hold on a second. No, not. You can't. Low stochastics. See, I'm just looking up. That was an M right there. Right there. You see that? If you had a sell stop at 819, you would have gone short. Why didn't I do it? I was ready to do it. I saw that, and then I looked down here. You see how the red flag popped up? But if you don't know red flags or anything, you go, hey, I'm going to go short right here. And then the thing will go up to high stochastic, and you go, why did I lose money? You see, you don't learn red flags because the simple thing, below the 20 period moving average is bearish, above it's bullish. It's not that simple. It isn't. Who wants to make it believe it's that simple? The hucksters out there who want you to go into their trading room. But if you learn systematically, it will not take you 4 years. And that's really the key, guys. It took me a college education. Now, at first, I was ashamed of this. I was ashamed that I lost money for 49 months in a row. Well, my orthopedic surgeon lost money for 12 years in a row. Does everybody understand that statement? Say yes or no. Not trading, paying to learn to be a doctor, paying out. Who is he paying out to? Medical school. Yeah. Because they want to do it that way. That's who I compete with worldwide. I compete with the guys doing videos. I made $80,000 in an hour. Learn my secret system. If he's on the internet, how could it be secret? Right there, that should tell you it's a scam. Right there. No one, no professional would do that. All right? No professional would do that. But people want that. Now, we're looking for a long trade, right? Here was one right here at 10 o'clock, right? Why? Stochastics came down, little fake out breakout. The short worked before, so anybody who was short was looking at that and saying, wow, I think I'm going to do it. Here's another hook up. Let's see. Uh, can you take that? Yeah, you could take this long in this area right here between 62 and 52. Does everybody see why? Now you take some off as a profit, and now your stop comes right below the swing point. Very good. So now as it goes up, you start moving the stop up. Worldwide, you should be taking profit, and now your stop goes to 62. Hey, Mark, he's in the room right now. You can private message him. Click on his name like you did for me. Do you see him up there? It's under Coach Dan. You can save a phone call. Yep. I told him you're going to be texting him. Now, lactic acid. I don't want you to trade, but do you see why this was a good trade? First touch rule, and then a hook up with an inversion type of buy signal. And once it hooked up, you got your predetermined stop there, and now it's a matter of trailing a stop. I just want you to see that. I want you to see these trades before they're announced. Anybody can announce them and you can go, oh, I should have done that. Anybody can tell you what you should have done. Your idea is to see this trade and go into it on your own with an appropriate stop. So the question is, why would you have taken this trade? Okay. So what makes you turn red then? Over trading? That's we have to determine when you get here. Hopefully you can make the November class. If not, December's gonna be bad. Either midweek in January or first in February. November is good because it's still nice weather here. Trust me, by then you will have the grounding to see all of these trades. Your question is, why did you get out at, what made you get out at 65 when that was the buy signal? You see, nervousness, fear. You didn't let the market take you out. Certainly, the market never went down below the swing point. So these are things you have to learn. And the problem that people go through is that what they really go through is that they get so accustomed to losing that if they make 5 ticks, they're happy. Yeah, not 75, but 71. It would be like an M. But here's the other thing, Andrew. If it goes too high, it's no longer an M. And I'll draw it for you guys. Here. Let me draw the concept. A little bit is good. A lot is no good. Hold on 1 second. Let me find my drawing app. Give me 1 second. Paint 3D. All right, here comes Paint 3D. And remember, we'd rather do W's than M's, right? All right. Market's going up. Does everybody see right now? How many people see this screen? All right. The potential for an M. Where's the potential for the M? The latest low swing. Not this one, not down here. No, not there, but here. Now, preferably You want to short this. Here's the key. Only, guys, only if it is a rally in a downtrend. Let me show you what I mean. Remember that previous formation that I drew? That is different from this. This is an M, isn't it? Is this an M right in the middle here? Yes, it is. That's an M. You got two highs and a midpoint, and it breaks the midpoint. Anybody agree that that's an M? When you, yeah, but it's an M at the end of a sharp up move, which means, yeah, you'll get a break. Stops will be here. Stops will be here, but maybe it only goes there. I'll tell you what, I'm going to tighten that up. Here's the sell stop. That's where you put your sell stop. The trend is up. Yeah. I'm sure I would put a stop here, right? Wise trade. If you're long, you're going to put your stop here. Well, maybe it goes there and goes back up. Why? Because these guys want to buy. All these people want to buy. So they're going, all right, I'll buy here. Oh, it's not going in. All right, maybe I'll buy some here. Oh, cool. I got a good pullback. Someone's trying to buy here. You got underlying support. All right. So first of all, let's talk about an M to begin with without a chart. Does everybody understand that this is an M? Because really, I can't believe it. Of all of the trades that we do, I get the most problems. I can't tell when it's an M or a W. Take some off on this long, guys. 946. Pull your stop up. If you're still long, I can trade without looking. I'm looking at the other chart. Is everybody long right now? Let's. Yeah, because we're in an uptrend. That's a pullback right here. No, don't get stopped out. Stay in there. Stay in there, lactic acid. It's a long trade. You should be making tons of money. You're long, aren't you, lactic acid? We issued a buy signal. You know why, Coach? Here, let's show you why Coach did it. You ever hear of the Crable trade? Yeah, traded a buy stop there. Let me ask you this. When you said you were stopped out, were you short lactic acid in an uptrend? So how can you be stopped out if the market's going up? I don't get that. Oh, well, no one told you to do that. You see that your stop, guys, stop should be right around here. 933 is your stop. Who is still long? Randy, are you long? All right, good job. Randy, move your stop now to 944. Thank you. Good job. Now, let's go back to this. Just keep trailing it, Randy. All right. This qualifies as an M because the two peaks are close. Remember the question before, was it an M? Yeah. And here's another one. This is the best M. I want to show you the best M that we can do. Yeah, the further they are, the better, because more people are trading in between that time frame. This is not a good M. That's just a sideways pattern. It's probably going to go up. But why is this one good? This peak is higher than this one. This is a class we'll do because now the buy stops are hit. Yeah, it's a fake out breakout. Now these guys are going long because remember, they don't know this is going to happen. Here's what they think. This is what you want. Like, right? So far, this is a retracement. Nice long trade. Or like Dan did, Coach Dan did this. Had a buy stop. This is 921 right here. Coach Dan went long here. What if it went down here? Coach Dan loses. What if it continues to go up there? Coach Dan wins. Randy, raise your stop 5 ticks. Raise your stop to 950, Randy. Now, how did Coach Dan know? He
I
didn't.
was just going to say, Coach, and I know what you're going to say, all the other factors that came into play too. So I'm going to let you go.
Yeah, no one knows. This is, again, we're coming back to trading in the zone. On any particular trade, anything can happen. On any particular trade, anything can happen. On a series of trade, the odds will favor those who play the odds. That's why we have 6 setups. Any questions? Didn't mean to throw a classroom in the middle of this, but it is an important element in your trading. M's and
Hey,
W's are great. Go ahead.
Coach, I think it's really important to cover one thing too. Is I like on that M, where you would actually enter that short on the M.
Okay. Let's look for one right here.
Oh, I meant on the paper that you drew.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll draw another one.
There you go.
But I'm gonna have to get some more paper. I went to I ran out of paper. Oh wait, there's more here. Let me get that thing open again. The midpoint of the M. Because what does this mean right here? If it starts going up, it means buyers. That's a stupid arrow. The arrows can't even get. There it is. Buyers came in there and started driving it up. We don't know where these buyers have come in. The M could be like that. It could have been a little lower. It could have been a little higher. But the idea is if the buyers came here, they've determined whoever they are, or let's say it's not one buyer, let's say it's 10,000 buyers, all en masse thought that this is a great place to buy. The result is what tells you this is support. You do not know this is support until it moves up. You can't tell this anything. This means nothing, right? Okay, that's support, I think. Well, no, it's not. You got to wait until this happens. So, why does this become, let's see, an M is forming now. Let me take a look. No, not, well, it's got to be a sharper. You know what? I'd like to see it sharper, Bill. See, what's happening now, here, it's like this, and it's going like this. That is an actual bull flag pattern. And it's a very powerful bull flag. You want to see a bull flag is normally like this. It's enough to get people scared, and then it goes to a new high. This is a sideways pattern because the profit takers aren't enough to drive it down. So it's ready to go back up again. Now, if it was more pronounced, then it would be. So the idea is that somebody, let's get rid of all of this, somebody wants to buy there. Now, the reason why it is a sell stop because the idea is that it should not go below there. It shouldn't go below that arrow. Why? Because the buyers came in there. The buyers came in, there weren't enough sellers. So Goldman Sachs is down here. You can assume it. You know, it's not guaranteed. It could be anybody. All right? It could be Goldman Sachs, it could be JP Morgan, right? It could be Morgan Stanley, the big three guys. Morgan Stanley's down there buying like mad. So it's driving the price up. No more sellers. So the idea is if it goes below there, Morgan Stanley is gone. They're not buying it anymore. Maybe news change. Maybe they say, no, we want to buy it down here. And it'll tumble. But here's why it's the best. Here's why it's the best way to get into a trade this way. Because here you've got not only buyers buying here, buyers are buying there, buyers are buying the pullback here, and you got new buyers buying the breakout. If the market drops below here now, they're all losing money. That's where you go short. I like to see this one the best, the higher right side. However, here's the key. If this side is too high, it's no good. It negates it until you need a lot more work. So I also like this side too. It's a lower high. All of these patterns are good. This is not good. You don't go, I'll put a sell stop there. No, that's just a bull flag. It's not an M anymore. If it goes significantly higher, how much is significant? You measure the swings. Those who are interested in a swing type of course and measurement, Call Coach Dan. I'll set it up with you privately. Privately. This is a private class because it's going to take a while. Meanwhile, you guys should be trading and you should be flat, right? Randy, are you flat now? Yeah. I'll do that with you guys. It's called measured move. Good job,
Hey,
Randy.
Coach, let me give you a little props here on that. When you and I talked about that some time ago, I
Yeah.
was always getting short at the double top because everybody wants double tops, double bottoms. But my entry on the M's and the W's, when you told me that, made the difference in the world in my trading. So I just want to give you a little props on that and let everybody know that that knowledge that you gave me there was everything in the world on specifically on entering trades. So
Wow.
just
Okay.
wanted to say that.
All right. Thank you. Yeah. Little things that you don't think of. I didn't think that that's great news. I assumed everybody does. But here's the other reason. Here's not only does it show somebody's losing money on the long side. You know what else it shows? You have a stop. Like right now, if you go short, this is sort of an extended M. I don't like this as an M. You want that sharp area. You know, it could drift down to here. This is more of a drifting pattern. It's a sideways consolidation pattern, not an M. As a matter of fact, somebody might be trying to buy it at 945. So rather than have a sell stop at 945, you're almost better off buying it at 945. Now, the concept is this: you want that sharp correction that comes back down. Now it looks like we're heading to 34,093. Do you see this? I mean, the trend is up. And when the trend is up, you don't look for M's, number one. You look for W's. Here's a W right here. Right here is a tiny little W right here. You could go long between 60. You can have a buy limit even at 62 with a tight stop. Tight stop, 62 buy. Sounds like a football play. Tight stop, 62 buy. Cover Mike on 2. See that? Going higher, right? Little W. It's hard to see that, but you had a bottom there, a higher low, and it broke right through this 62. Everybody get that? Very good. Yeah, and pretty soon it'll be 1030 reversal. So you scale out. I mean, you still have to have a stop. And now your stop is 66. Anyone take it? I grabbed it. Nice job, Green Jeans. And you see, later on, after you guys take a course, after you guys take training, you could run the room. That's what I'm trying to say. 33 people have run trading rooms after sitting down a week here. How do you think Brian is running his Liberty trading? He knows a lot more than the newbie who knows nothing. Yeah, he came here to be a salesman. He's still a salesman, but he can give a basic course. If somebody knows absolutely zero and goes like, "Oh, when it goes high, do you sell?" Well, he could teach you what an M trade is. He knows how to draw an M. He could sit with you on. He learned that in college, how to draw an M. So he mastered that. But he could sit down there and show, "Hey, there's an M. We go short in the middle thing." You know, and we put a 30-point stop. He knows 30-point stop. You know why? I told him that's what I use. So now he tells people it's a 30-point stop. There's nothing wrong with what he did. That's what I'm saying. People, why did you? What are they? Is he was pretending that he's like some kind of a guru. And why lie? You don't have to lie. Just teach people the basic stuff. You don't have to lie and say, I made $1 million on that trade. I'll tell you if I have 3 contracts. I could lie, right? I could say, yes, I do 100 contracts every time and I make $50,000 on every trade. Why? Just to impress you, to get you to sign up? Yeah, that's what people do. They figure, well, and the average person who's doing that has nothing. They're trading on a simulator. I'd rather teach. I'd rather tell somebody I lost money for 49 months in a row, and I've learned how not to lose anymore. Not any one trade, but big trades. That's how I teach. All right, guys. Look, we've been broadcasting live. We've had our YouTube awareness channel. For the rest of you, as we say, instead of just watching YouTube, yeah, let's take a coffee break. Sign up for the room, make some money, learn, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.